You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. Let's all get together, like the video, share the video. And if you're not subscribed, I can't believe you're not. If you're watching me though, but even if you're not subscribed to the Hood Table, please take a second to hit that join, not the join. Well, you can join a membership too if you like, but hit the subscribe button and a notification bell so you can receive all our notifications when we go live or upload. And if you want to join the membership, which is $1.99 a month to become official hoodie of the Hood Table, please feel free to hit the join button. Thank you so very much. How is everybody doing? We are live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube. So hey YouTube, hey Facebook. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. I had so much fun. I was like drop dead tired today. I mean, kicking it. I went live the other day, kicking it at my cousin's birthday party. I went live the other day showing y'all a live cake decorating video that I did with one of my most requested cakes, which is a banana pudding cake. I almost forgot I don't know what I was about to call it. A banana pudding cake. So if you missed that video, I did that yesterday morning. A banana pudding cake live. Decorate the cake from the beginning of the decorating to the end of the decorating. So, and also you can follow me on my cake decorating platforms, which is Tanya's Delights, Slice by Slice. And it's on it's on IG, Facebook, and YouTube. Tanya with a Tanyas Delights, Slice by Slice. YouTube, Facebook, and IG. Now that I got that out the my shameless plug out the way, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this review, and we are today reviewing hold up, there we go. Do I got it across the bottom of the Yes, everybody who's coming in. I see people lurking in, people coming in, people strolling in. Hey, kid up the Kentucky Fan Trust. What's up? How you doing? Thumbs up. Yes, tell them to thumbs up the live. Thank you so much. But yes, we are going to be reviewing Power, and this is a review only. We are on episode 7 of Power Book 3, the second spinoff of the original Power, Raising Kanan, season 1, episode 7, and it was titled "Stay in Your Lane." Very well put for this particular episode, but we got a lot to discuss, y'all. We got a lot to discuss. Some things went on in this episode that just took me aback, y'all. It had me taken aback. But anywho, at the beginning of the episode, make sure y'all give me your opinions or on the different things that we're going to be discussing, the different storylines, the different scenes. Make sure you put your comments in the chat. Now, at the beginning of this episode, Rock gives the word to Uncle Lou, that it's time to put in some work. I was like, okay, all right, now it's about time we see old Uncle Lou, put in some action, put in some work. Because, I mean, lately we've only seen Marvin, being assigned to do something really big or really important. So Lou, he done ran up an old War Real spot. where he was face deep in between some girl's thighs. I don't know if it was his girlfriend. I don't know if it was his wife, his side chick. I don't know who the hell it was, but he was face deep all in between her thighs. She was soaking his face up until Lou came in there blazing with his gun and he shot the whole damn place up. And that was a pretty weird scene for me. Because had it not been for Lou have to take a moment to reload his gun, then I'm sure Warrell nor his girl would have been able to escape through that window. It was like Lulu came in there, bah, 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 and then he had to take the clip out. It seemed like it took 5-10 minutes for him to take the clip out, put another clip in. I'm like, dang, how many bullets did you have? Because you ran out of power, like, it was like pew, 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 and then he had to reload. But anyway, that was enough time for Warrell and that girl to get the hell up out of Dodge so they didn't get killed. But yeah, as far as Neek and Warrell showing up later at that diner to try to convince Lou to flip sides on Rock, that was a waste of time to me. A true waste of time. Now, I'm still trying to figure out if Scrap really switched teams on Rock or if he was sent by Rock to infiltrate Neek's camp. Regardless, Lou ain't the one to be backstabbing his sister for Neek or anybody else, at least for not right now. Now, I can possibly see Marvin doing something like that, but I can't see Lulu doing anything like that. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. If you think that's something that Lou would do to his big sis Rock, let me know. Now, let me just text somebody real quick. Ooh. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is my daughter-in-law. Okay, here we go. Sorry, my daughter-in-law is texting me. She's in the middle of cooking something and she's asking me for some advice. My apologies. My apologies. Most of y'all who have been following me a long time know that I am a cook. Okay, I ain't no chef, but I am a cook and a personal custom cake decorator. So now that we got that out the way, thank you for everybody for being patient. Let's talk about Rock, Symphony, Kanan, Davina. So after Rock made sure that Scrappy, got taken care of at the hospital, she updated her son Kanan on his condition. Scrappy ended up losing an eye and a kidney, and I had a feeling he lost the eye because when we saw him last week, when they showed the close up of his face, his eye, I didn't know if they cut it out, if they pulled it out, if they stomped it in. I didn't know what was going on, but his eye was jacked up. It was like anyway, but yeah, so he ended up losing an eye and a kidney. Kanan, he was obviously, very concerned. Very concerned. He was trying to kick the boys' butt a couple of episodes ago, but this time he was very concerned about Scrap. Rock had insisted though that Scrap is a soldier, battle tested, built on them streets, so he gonna be all right. That's what she, insisted to her son Kanan. Still yet, Kanan could not understand why they were still going to meet his girlfriend for dinner instead of sitting bedside at the hospital with Scrap. And Rock gave him some solid advice again, which was basically life moves on. Especially when you're in type of that fast-paced environment, life moves on. People get shot, people get stabbed, people get ran down, people get robbed. Life moves on. Or in the words of Puff Daddy, like she said, can't stop, won't stop. And that's one of the lessons that he really needs to learn. And Rock do be giving him some solid advice, like almost every episode, but he still manages to mess up on a lot of things. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Now, as far as this dinner though, Rock had expected to enjoy a nice dinner with her son and his girlfriend Davina, but what she did not expect was for Symphony to show up as well. Symphony really wanted his woman back, and Kanan really wanted his mama back with Symphony. And Symphony wanted her so back so much so that he started singing for Rock and everything. And even though he was way off key, not even able to hold one note, it's the thought that counts. It's always the thought that counts, right, ladies, when it comes to the fellas. He tried it. He tried it, but it worked. It worked. Fortunately for him, it was good enough to impress Rock, to get her back, sing her panties off. He sang her pants. Didn't sound nowhere near like Usher or anybody else, that can sing a good ballad, but he was able to get her back and sing her panties off. And Symphony, we had talked about him last week. We was like, how long is it going to take before Rock take him back? Or do you guys think that Rock would take him back? It didn't take no time at all. Like one episode, and he was back in like fleeing. And he later told Rock, while making love to her, that she doesn't have to control everything. He was like, I got you, boo. I got you. And after hearing that, well, that was all it took for her to turn around and be like, I think I want to have your baby. That was like all it took for her to start thinking about getting out the game. She ain't mentioned nothing all 7 episodes about getting out the game or putting Lulu in her spot. Now she talking about putting Lulu in her spot, and she just collecting the check, collecting the benefits, the 401k. She want to have babies now. Like her son is almost 20 years old, and now she want to have a son by a 20-year-old. Catch that? Oh, but anyway, everyone ended up having a great evening. But at the end of the night, Davina, she had to cut it short. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Davina. Please let me know what y'all think about Davina. The neighbor lady who was babysitting Davina's, little sister, because Davina's mom is on crack. She's somewhere upstate, somewhere. I can't remember, but Nick had promised to put her into some type of facility where she can get clean. We don't know if he's even done that yet. After he managed to get Davina to reveal the location of Rock's stash house, we don't know if he kept his end of the bargain yet. And I'm looking forward to finding out if he did that. But anyway, the babysitter had enough. She's like, girl, come get your little sis. Matter of fact, where your mama at? You need to call the peoples on your mama. You too young to be babysitting. This is not your child. Not too young to be babysitting. But this is not your child to be taken care of like this when you a full-time student. And I think, don't Davina got a part-time job or something like that? Because her mama show ain't. Or maybe she getting a welfare. No, because if they get welfare checks or something like that, her mama in the welfare on that crack pipe. So I don't know. But anyway, not only was going on, but Davina seems to be putting 2 and 2 together to come up with 4. Remember last week I said Famous was up there rapping about putting in work in the street. Yeah, we need a body. We need a body, however that song go, body, something. He was up there rapping about putting in work, like he's been down since 3rd grade, grinding in the street. And yeah, they did set it off on 140th Street when D-Wiz killed Davina's ex, Buck 20. But he was up there rapping like he just been dropping bodies, forever. And I don't think Famous is as much about that street life as Kanan is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Some might pop off later down the line, but for right now, I just don't feel like he's as much into that life as Kanan is. But either way, he's about to get his boy Kanan caught up if he keep on spitting those type of lyrics because Famous, he told Kanan after he was like, okay, bro, I understand you want to be a rapper. But Davina is like catch on. She's putting pieces together. You rapping about dropping bodies on 140. Dude, like her ex was just murdered on that block. And all of them has been ever since it happened. We don't know nothing about it. We ain't had nothing to do with it. That wasn't us. I don't care what the rumors in the streets that wasn't us. And then he writes a song literally about the murder. Boy, these cats ain't too smart. I tell you. He trying to get his own ass locked up, okay? But anyway, and he wasn't even the one that murdered him. But anyway, he was there. He was there. But so he told Kanan, just try explaining to Davina that I'm an artist. I'm an artist. An artist who is just painting a picture of the world that they are living in through their music. That's his excuse. I'm an artist, and he like Erica. He's sensitive about his shit. He's sensitive about his music, but it sounded pretty good. It sounded pretty good, except for the fact that Davina ain't no fool. She ain't no fool. She from the streets. She knows what's going down out there. All the people talking out there in the streets. I mean, everybody ain't saying the same thing for nothing. And I actually already believe that she already knows that Kanan and his crew has something to do with Bugs Bunny's murder. Just in case, Kanan requested from Famous that if he wants to tell stories, tell the stories. Just don't be telling his shit. Don't be telling stuff that might involve him into something, even if it just your music, your bars, your lyrics, or whatever. So, anyway, y'all let me know about what y'all think about old Famous and his upcoming career. But now let's discuss Kanan and Damon. Kanan had more pressing issues than Famous. Kanan and Damon was having a stepping on their work. They stretch it out beyond being stretched out because they low on work from their spot getting hit. So one of the dealers suggested that they use some drugs that he had got from his cousin in East New York to help stretch out their own work. That new shit, as he was calling it, he said it's on the street, it goes by Cinda Williams. And I had a feeling that new shit, that Cinda wasn't going to have Kanan's feeling like no Cinderella. Kanan is hard-headed, though. He is so hard-headed. That's what I said in the beginning. Like, his mom gives him so much good advice. Almost every episode, and he just continues to just fuck up some shit. Like, he is hard-headed. He's really out there feeling himself. He's running one whole corner at a gas station and think that he is on his mother's level. He ain't nowhere on his mother's level to be reacting to Damon the way that he did, because his crew done, they probably been slanging dope for years. Why Kanan is still wet behind the ears. He ain't been slanging dope that long. His mother been grinding in those streets for years. And I'm assuming that she's been grinding in the streets for years, all the way back to around the time when she probably knew Officer Howard. That's what I'm assuming. Especially because of something that Officer Howard said in this episode, which we're going to get to as well. But maybe Kanan should have taken advice from Damon to get Marvin's opinion on that new shit, you think? Before using it to stretch out their own product, which their own product was selling very well, I might add. But that new shit, did y'all see those two crack fiends inside their house? And the way they set the scene up, it appeared as if those two crack fiends was like just in some abandoned house all by themselves. Right? It was just two crack fiends, and one of them, he hit that pipe, and he was like, and then the other crack fiend, he looked at him like, oh shit, Oh, that's some good shit. Give me that shit, you greedy mother. He grabbed the shit and he hit it. And next thing you know, he's up there, but while he's coughing, the other one already dead. And it's too late for him to even realize that his partner is over there dead, like stone cold dead. So, before even making sure the fiend who hit it first was okay, the next thing you know, they were both dead from getting high off of that Cinda Williams while listening to some Babyface. What was they listening to? You got that whip appeal. Come on and whip it on me. I was like, hey, and they up there getting high. Next thing you know, it's like, man, whip appeal, whip it on me. That shit whipped their ass. They was dead. They dead. But then we realized later that it wasn't just those two in that house. Man, Marvin was so pissed at Kanan that he tried to pull off before Kanan even had both legs in the car. Marvin brought Kanan back to the spot where the fiends was lying dead. It was fiends was everywhere. They was piled up on the stairs, all across the living room, dining room, probably upstairs in the bedrooms, in the basement. Fiends were everywhere. And then they talking about it was 3 more bodies on 115th Street at the other spot. And come to find out, from what Marvin said, it could have been something like some rat poison in that new shit that they got from East New York. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think this was a setup? Is this some type of payback for what Rock did or for what Scrap did? I'm not really sure, because if it's a setup, they infiltrated what Kanan had going on, but still yet what Kanan is doing reflect back on Rock. And they still messing with her child. They could easily get him locked up in prison for selling that stuff that and killed all those people. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Now, Jukebox and Nicole, this is where they just blew me. Like, if I was high, they would have just blew my high, but I don't get high. So, but if I was high, I would be like, oh shit, well, come on, y'all, man. Jukebox. Oh god, I hate. Ooh, next episode gonna be a trip. Okay, Jukebox. She had decided to attend the ball with Nicole, her girlfriend. In fact, for the first time this episode, Juke actually referred to Nicole as her girlfriend. But did y'all see our girl Juke? Man, when she was looking all cute in those dresses, she's tomboy for life, and like Chuck Taylors and, sneakers and hoodies and t-shirts and, jogging pants. She's like tomboy for life, but she was looking so cute in that dressing room trying on them dresses. And then when she was about to leave, the white female employee asked Juke, did she leave the clothes in the dressing room? Juke was walking out there all in good spirits, and she was like, did you leave the clothes in the dressing room? To which Juke responded, it's short, yeah, they there. So did Juke really stop shoplifting like she told Nicole, y'all? And if so, where is she getting her money from now? Because I don't recall her having a job. Maybe she does have a part-time job. Y'all bring it back to my recollection, but I don't recall her having a job. Or getting money from her father, Marvin, and even her uncle Lulu had to pay for her studio time. So, excuse me. I'm like, where did she get the money to buy these dresses if she bought the dresses? But anyway, moving right along. Nicole's mother set it up for Nicole to go out with Brandon, who Nicole was planning to ditch for Jukebox. And while getting ready for the ball, this is where it all... While getting ready for the ball, Nicole's mother might as well have told her it's okay to have sex with Brandon. Her mother would much rather Nicole get pregnant out of wedlock to somebody she doesn't care for before being a full-fledged lesbian who's in love with a black girl from Jamaica, Queens. While on the other side of town, Jukebox was getting dressed at her Aunt Rock's house. Juke had tried on all those dresses, even told Nicole that she was wearing a dress, only to turn around and put on a suit jacket. She looked good in it too. She looked real good in it too for her first official date with a girl, which was something Juke didn't expect to hear from her aunt. Juke's been hiding her sexuality from most of the people around her, whereas her aunt Rock knew all along that Juke was gay. She said, I'm not Marvin. Basically referring to Juke not being able to or not wanting to tell her father. I don't know why she hasn't told her father. Um, we don't know much about their father daughter relationship. And I don't remember hearing anything from Marvin about him being homophobic or, anything like that. So I don't know. And I don't remember him ever saying something negative to her, or disrespectful to her about her being a lesbian or gay. So if I missed something like that, please let me know. But yeah, Rock went on to say that Nicole is a lucky woman to be with Juke. Or was she so lucky? Because the entire time that Juke was sitting on the bench across from their meeting spot, Nicole's mother was trying to bust inside her bedroom. And from the previews, it looks as if Nicole did die. There was a scene, showing Juke, next episode, like on the previews, showing Juke at what looks like a funeral home, staring at a big photo of Nicole. Or it could have been either that or maybe Juke had went to Nicole's home and was staring at a photo of her there. Like, I'm assuming that she's dead because of the way the other two people died who took the drug. They died like right away. And Nicole's mother was still out there banging on the door in the same amount of time that it took for those other two fiends to die. So I'm assuming that Nicole died. I'm assuming that she died. So, and that's if she did die, that's gonna be really hard on Juke, really hard. Like, I think that was probably the first girl that she really opened up to. I know for sure that was the first girl she ever been sexually involved with. You know what I'm saying? Nicole had been around the block a couple of times, but not her, not Juke. So she will take it pretty hard. I can see that coming. But moving right along. Officer Howard and Kanan. Officer Howard. Let me know how you feel about Officer Howard and Kanan. And the possibility of him being the father of Kanan. Now, Officer Howard, he had stopped Kanan while he was walking down the street, and from what Howard had told Kanan, makes me want to believe that Kanan just might be his son. Like, Kanan doesn't need him checking up on him, though. Kanan, he's like, dude, why you keep following me? Why you keep messing with me? I don't need you. Leave me alone. And Howard is like, I'm just checking on you, make sure you all right, But as far as Kanan sees it, what you checking on me for? I'm good. I'm good in the hood, bro. I don't know you. I don't need you. Why you mess with me? But Officer Howard, I believe, is not really concerned about how well Kanan is doing, even though he told his partner that the children are the future. I was like, no, he didn't go Whitney Houston on her talking about the children are our future. But he's concerned to me with Kanan, asking about his mother, about their past relationship with him. And it'll benefit him, I do believe, because of the fact that he does need a bone marrow transplant. And if that is his son, I think he would want to maybe have Rock explain it to him instead of Howard explaining it to him, because if Howard explains it to him, it's going to come off as if, oh, you just approached me after all these years. You knew you was my dad all along, but now that you know you dying from leukemia, you need a bone marrow transplant. Now you want to, so that's why he started pressing Kanan to ask his mother. He said, ask your mother about me, because you might be surprised about what you'll find out. But when he tried to ask his mother about it, you saw Rock shut that down. She didn't want to hear about no officer or no Howard. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that storyline. And now the final thing I want to talk about. The final thing I want to talk about is Rock and that store owner wife, Juliana. Okay, I think I'm gonna really come to love this Juliana. But while Kanan was out there, making a mess of things, Rock is busy making moves like she always do, making money moves as usual. She stopped by the Colombian's bodega. Gabrielle's wife, Juliana, who is not supposed to be involving herself in any type of drug business, she's now looking out for Rock. And why did she decide to connect Rock with her cousin? Juliana claims it's because she's a woman and Rock's a woman. It's like a girl's thing, right? It's a female thing. Or maybe, for what Juliana said, is just to get back at her husband because her husband is not only beating on her, but also cheating on her. And to be honest, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. But to be honest, I felt like, am I the only one who had the feeling that Juliana would rather be out there hustling right along with Rock? Was I the only one that had that feeling than to be, a punching bag to her cheating husband? And also, before leaving the store, Rock thanked Juliana for helping her. In fact, Rock also told her to let her know if there's anything she can do to help her. And if y'all are as smart as I am, I know y'all read all the way in between those lines, right? I know y'all did. Juliana was sitting there like, she was sitting there like contemplating. Should I ask Rock for some help? But anyway, y'all let me know y'all think she gonna ask her for some help. But in the meantime, in between time, Rock and Lulu met up with Juliana's cousin, Joaquin. Joaquin, who actually, my nose running. Oh, excuse me. Don't want to be gross or anything. But Joaquin seemed very much interested in doing business with Rock. But before she could talk numbers with him, he stood up to leave, telling her that they'll soon talk. So it looks like Rock might have found her a new supplier. But why was Rock looking at him like that when he was walking away? Did y'all see that? Rock turned around. She was staring at Jaquin while he was walking away for a long time. And I'm like, damn, is she staring at him like that because she's trying to figure him out? Is she staring at him like that because she's attracted to him? Or does she trust him? Does she... I don't know. I was just like, dang, Rock, dang, don't break your neck, girl. And then like the next scene, she was at home, with her dude or at his house, wherever they was, and they were making out again, and she was like, damn, you done beat a brother up this time. Shoot, Rock, she don't play. She had already told him, I ain't with all that loving, making love and stuff. I just like to just, get it in, get that work done, Good. Symphony is like his name say. Symphony. He likes to musically and the strings and the chords and the violin, and he wants to make love to her passionately and rub her and kiss her from head to foot and all this. Why Raw, she just want that. That's all Raw wants. She want that hit it and quit it. But yes. I thought this episode was really good. I was just kind of, I don't know, I just felt kind of heartbroken about Jukebox girlfriend Nicole, though. I'm like, damn, they done killed her off in episode 7 of the first season. Like, they didn't even wait till they had a baby. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Please like and share the video if you haven't already liked the video and shared the video, and subscribe again to our YouTube channel. Also, we have a backup channel, the Hood Table 402. We have our IG, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and don't forget we have our website, thehoodtable.com, where you can sign up to receive our monthly newsletters and become a member over there as well. And again, you can become a member here on the Hood Table for $1.99. $1.99, y'all. Only $1.99 a month. All you gotta do is click the join button right next to the subscribe button. So feel free to do that if you want to become an official hoodie of the Hood Tables, and the $1.99 does support the Hood Table platform. So thank you to all of those who have become members. Thank you to all those who have become new members. Matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute, matter of fact, let me see. Let me go over here real quick, because I think we did have a new member today. Did we have a new member today? Oh, hold on. Let me, just in case, the member might be watching or might come in afterwards. I want to make sure I get him a shout out. Let me see. Yes, 2300. That's who it was. 2300 Jackson Street. That's who it was. Thank you for becoming a member. 2300. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on that note, everybody, thanks for tuning in again. Make sure you watch the video if you haven't tuned into us live. Like it, share it, subscribe. And on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Bye.